once I get into race mode, have that 5 or 10 minutes before I jump in the car and go, like your mind completely changes, and yeah, I just feel completely relaxed. It's a cool feeling, and one you just learn to, you know, I get nervous a lot, and but it's a good feeling to have. Yeah, you learn to enjoy it and use that energy to do the best job, I guess. Yeah. Put so much effort in, and so do all the people who work on this car. Like, everyone cares so much about it, and I guess if you didn't get nervous or worried about the result, you wouldn't, you know, you're in the wrong place. Yeah. You know, I try to do the media stuff and whatever, but I feel more comfortable when I put the helmet on and don't have to talk to anyone and just do my thing. Oh, well, in these longer races, especially this weekend, it's 250 kilometres each day. So you're trying to keep your heart rate low because it's a long race. You're trying to relax, not get too excited, and then you just constantly think about tyre wear, trying to be smooth, keep the repetition up, and just be fully focused the whole time. So yeah, it's mentally pretty draining, probably as much as physically, these races, but it's all part of it. There's always something to learn though, like you're constantly making mistakes, constantly trying to get better. As long as you can keep adapting and learning and getting better, I think that's the key. I didn't start racing with the intention or the goal of doing it professionally. I just wanted to do it.
You mentioned your dad. How much of an influence did he have?
Yeah, a lot, and it's good. This weekend's the first time he's come back to a race, but growing up he went to all of them, and first few years of Supercars he went to all of them as well. So yeah, it's he's been a huge influence, and obviously even still today provides a lot of advice and stuff, mainly off track now, but yeah, it's good.
Must be great to have that sort of special relationship.
Yeah, and now even doing some rally at home, he's, you know, I was trying to do it myself and raise the sponsorship and everything. He took over it all and loves the rally, so it's kind of like a team effort again. It's pretty cool. Do
you have any, I guess, fond memories of, you know, going and watching racing as a kid and sort of watching that and thinking you might want to do it?
Maybe like Supercars, I'd always go to that. Early 2000s, and Greg Murphy was always winning then at Pukekohe especially, and you'd go and cheer him on, and I guess always wanted to one day be on the other side of the fence. Yeah.
How special is it now being on that other side, and I guess going back to tracks like in Pukekohe, is it quite special?
Yeah, like we haven't raced at Pukekohe unfortunately for a while. I miss home, miss being able to travel back and forth every week, so fingers crossed that all happens this year and we can go there and race again. I miss racing in front of, you know, all the fans, but also with my friends and family. Like I've picked up an accent staying here for 2 years. I haven't been home, and I freaking hate speaking like this. Yeah.
How special is it racing in front of Kiwi fans? And I'm sure there might even be a few here this weekend that come over.
Yeah, there's a few that come over now, but yeah, I really miss racing at home, especially when they cheered for Scotty or myself. And one of my best racing memories was a shootout when all 5 Kiwis made the top 10 shootout, and I think Richie was up first and he went to the top. He beat whoever went before him, and he was the first Kiwi. And like the crowd reaction, every time a Kiwi went out, we went to the top, and just the reaction, they're all like, I think Andre was in a Nissan and Richie was a Ford, I was a Holden, didn't matter who, we all went to the top, and the reception from the crowd was unreal. So it's kind of like Oz versus Kiwi. It's the only time we get it over there, and yeah, the feeling's really cool.
And so World Rally Championship, obviously, that's sort of the big news that's come out in the last couple of weeks for yourself.
Yep.
Talk me through a little bit about what inspired that decision.
Yeah, so as I sort of mentioned, Dad's history was rally, and that's what I've always been into as well, and I still follow it now. And yeah, when I heard New Zealand rally was going back, the WRC hasn't been back there for almost 10 years or something, so I just wanted to take part, and I knew I can't just turn up to that level and race. I have to do some proper preparation and get better. So we did the Australian Round 1 Championship, and then I'm doing 2 or 3 rallies in New Zealand before WRC, just so I turn up and I'm not completely fish out of water. So I can drive the car okay, but listening to someone and processing that information while you're driving, normally we get spoken to on the radios, and I don't like it. I like, on the straight only, but minimal, just let me drive. And but in a rally car, they're talking to you constantly, so it's been a huge adjustment. Yeah. It's quite different, and when you make a mistake, that's it. You've stuffed up that corner. You can't come back around the next lap and do it again. So yeah, it's a completely different challenge and something good to broaden my skills, I guess.
So what are your, I guess, sort of longer term aspirations in rally?
Oh, I don't have any. I just wanted to do WRC this year, so whatever happens after this year, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm a supercar driver and that's what I love doing, but I also like challenging myself and trying different things.
Back to supercars then.
Yeah.
Going forward from here, do you have any, I guess, goals coming up or anything that do you even think about
just
the future much?
No, it's the future is exciting with a lot of changes. Next year we have a different car and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't ever set goals or anything. I just go and have fun, but if you do the right preparation, hard work, and then things will happen. But I don't set targets or anything. Yeah.
Is that always how you've been in your career? Just kind of drive?
No, I used to be all goals and fully focused and stuff like that. Now I just enjoy it.
And I suppose you probably do meet a lot of young aspiring racers along the way. What's the sort of advice that you give them?
Just do it for fun. Like, everyone wants to have the flashiest gear and the helmet and be up, in the media and stuff. I said, you just have to be fast all the time, but you got to do something cool to stand out. Like, everyone writes the same stuff, they do the same Instagram or whatever. I feel like you got to stand out. You got to do something different and try and you got to be loud in different ways to climb the ranks, I think. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.